Hello everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Steph. Welcome to my channel, Steph Read Run, where I talk about books and various things. We drink some wine. And and I am here to do the small booktuber tag. And I'm very late to the game for this tag. I believe Rye at Rye's Reading Corner tagged me to do this video. And if you haven't noticed, I'm a very small booktuber. I've only got like 60 some subscribers right now. And I want to try and really be more consistent with my channel. This is a really great creative outlet for me. And I'm just happy to be here. And yeah, so we'll get started with the small booktuber book tag. Prompt number 1 is just to tell my viewers about myself. Again, my name is Stephanie. I live in Los Angeles, California. I currently work in reality television and I love to run. Being in SoCal is really fun because there's so many trails and mountain ranges within an hour's or less drive. Unfortunately right now, all of those trails and mountains are kind of off limits because of the extreme fires that we have going on right now. The last probably 3 days here have been extremely smoky. If you go outside, it looks like there's just like this thick fog when you're looking at it, but it's actually smoke from 2, maybe even 3 like huge forest fires going on, and it just breaks my heart. And this has been happening like every single summer for the last like 3 or 4 years, and we've had just horrific fires. I don't know if you guys remember seeing in the news the one out towards Malibu. That was, I think, 2 or 3 summers ago, and like destroyed all these homes and wildlife, and it's just really heartbreaking. And I hope that in future years, because of climate change and whatnot, that we can all figure out a way to prevent this all from happening. So anyways, sorry for that little bit of a rant there about forest fires. But yeah, so I love to run, and yeah, mostly trails. I love trails. I do road run. I've done a couple marathons, 1 trail, 1 road. I ran LA Marathon 2 years ago. It was a great experience. And as far as my running goes, I think I'm gonna try and get back into it in the new year and set a goal to do a really solid like half marathon. I've only done like 1 road half marathon before, and I would love to get a really good road marathon, like the one that I actually have trained for. So yeah. Okay, question number 2 is, how long have I been on BookTube? And I think I made my first video maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. I have not been here very long. My content was consistent through like the reading rush, and then it kind of, stuff started to happen in life and I kind of got away from it. But I want to try and be more consistent. I've got a nice new camera for my videos, and I'm going to be getting my editing touch back. You know, I like to do it when I was in college. I went to school for communications. So yeah, this is a really fun creative outlet for me. I've never really done something like this before, and I'm so happy to be here. Number 3 is what type of videos will be on my channel. And I think for the most part, maybe some vlogs here and there, but I think it's gonna be mostly like wrap-ups, tags, recommendations, you know, stuff like that. I like to vlog, but I work full-time, so it's hard for me to vlog like all week. If I have a weekend here or there, I might vlog, or if there's a special book that I want to read that I want to document, I might do that. But I'm still kind of trying to feel it out. I don't know. I know I love book hauls and wrap-ups, so definitely expect that on my channel. Prompt number 4 is, what do I love about BookTube? And I honestly think I was so excited to discover BookTube, and I have to credit my sister for this because she started a channel probably a year or 2 ago and started doing it. I was like, what is BookTube? That's really cool. And I grew up loving to read, and kind of lost my way when I was in college. I was so busy, and then I was out here and trying to start my career and everything. And then I've kind of realized, I was like, oh my God, I remember like reading, and reading is really fun and actually really helps my stress levels. So I want to get back into it. So yeah, and I discovered BookTube and just completely fell in love with the community. I started following all sorts of booktubers, and it's just been amazing experience for getting recommendations, and just, you know, it's cozy and very heartwarming to be part of the community. And now I'm making videos. It's just great. I love it. Number 5 is, what types of books do I read? And I read kind of all over the place. I don't have one genre that I'm always reading, and I'm definitely a mood reader, but I know I do love fantasy. YA mostly. I don't do a ton of high fantasy, but I'm willing to try it. I'm always willing to try a new genre. But I tend to gravitate more towards YA fantasy, romance, any kind of contemporary romance, and occasionally a thriller. And the mystery thriller genre is new to me mostly this year, and I'm really loving it. I'm just I kind of scare really easily, so I have to tread carefully when I'm picking up mystery thrillers, because sometimes they might be a little too creepy for me. But definitely fantasy, contemporary romance, and mystery thriller. Those are probably my biggest 3 categories right now. I'm like dabbling in manga a little bit this year. I kind of want to get more into some nonfiction, some memoirs. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I'll read anything, really, except for horror. Horror is not my thing. Movies, no. Books, definitely not my thing. And the last question is, what is my favorite video of mine? And I'm probably gonna say my rapid fire wrap up that I did. It was the first wrap up that I did on my channel. And I posted it, I think in like it was like late July, early August. And I had to wrap up all the books that I read from January to like mid-July of this whole year. And it was like 30 some books. And it was actually really fun, like going back to see what I had read so far and how to like wrap it up quickly to not like bore everybody to death with 30 book reviews and you know, a 30+ book wrap up. Because typically people do that on a monthly basis, and this one was 6 months of books in one video, and it was actually really, really fun. So I encourage you to go and check that one out. I guess this is a really short tag because that was the only prompts that I had left, but I'm gonna think of some people to tag when I post this video on Twitter, so be on the lookout. Twitter, I might tag you in the small booktuber book tag. And to those of you that are watching, support your small booktubers. We're just getting started, we're just finding our footing, and we're just really happy to be part of the community. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a great Friday. I am certainly unwinding for the weekend, and I will talk to you guys all very soon.